Look at that lettuce. Now, if you remember from a couple of weeks ago, we planted these from, well, garbage. That's right. And a little bit of fertilizer, a little bit of water, some sunshine, although today's a little overcast. Look at what we're getting. Let's take a close look right down here. Yeah, that's the oldest one, or the first one that we started. This one over here, I cut a little short. Remember that? Watch that video, you'll see what I mean. And this one here, though, looks pretty good. So does that. Look at all this. And it all came from just taking care of some garbage. We should have lettuce ready to pick. Actually, you can probably pick it right now. But we're going to wait just a little bit more. We also, on that day, planted some peppers. That came from the store. That right there, folks, I'm not sure what that plant is, but it sure is pretty, and it's going to provide a little bit of shade in the hot Texas sun. So I'm going to leave it until I determine that it's something else. Let's hope it's something like a fruit tree, a mango, or maybe avocado. No, that isn't. It's not quite avocado. And then over here, we've got a sunflower, certainly. That's this one here. And then we've got some Swiss chard. That's the red stalked looking stuff. And the sunflower is going to shade that quite well. It has been too. There's a couple more sunflowers there. I'm going to keep those babies in. They seem to like to cohabitate. And let's take a look right behind me at the celery. That's right. I salvaged this, although that one's was the littlest one, but it's still sprouting through. More celery coming through from just pulling it out of the garbage and sticking it in here. This right here, folks, cilantro. You saw that before. It's looking real good. Over here, I've got a crookneck squash. I love that stuff. And here's a little volunteer watermelon, and it's doing quite well. Oh, since we're talking about watermelon, this watermelon came out of my compost pile. Yeah, we had some watermelons that burst on us, and yeah, this one over there is not looking too good. But there's a couple more over there that are doing actually really, really well. But it came out of the compost bin because some watermelon burst, and we just threw them in the compost bin, chopped it up, stuck it in there. And lo and behold, we got some volunteers. So we got some watermelon going. As a matter of fact, if you look right there, that's right, folks, a bloom. A lot of fun. Meanwhile, a couple of tomato plants. Well, we bought these from the store, but look, it's already starting to bloom. Quite nice. Cucumber, right. We got this from the store, and we thought it was going to die. It kind of fell apart, but boy, is it coming back. And then this one over here, I would have sworn this one would not come back because it was laying flat and all shriveled up. But a little bit of care, a little bit of vitamins, a little bit of water, we're going to get some more cucumber out of that guy too. And then back over by the tomato, there's that plant again. It's similar to the one over by the lettuce. Do any of you guys know what that is? Could it be a mango? But that's not the reason why I brought you here today. No, not entirely. But I did want to show you the vegetables. They're doing pretty good. Go watch that other video and how we kind of prepped it. It's this. This is why I brought you here today. This and what it attaches to. But I got to be honest with you, before I do that, I come to you today a little heavy-hearted. We lost yet another one of our chickens. Don't know exactly why. It was the Rhode Island Red. We called her Ginger. And a very faithful layer. And a very beautiful bird. And one that was, I don't know, she really enjoyed being around us and us around her. One day about a week ago, she was acting a little lethargic. And we just thought, birds act lethargic. And then that kind of stayed that way. She kind of plateaued, and she was kind of easy going and moving slow. And this is all kind of in retrospect, right? And then Saturday evening, we noticed that she had a difficult time getting up into her perch, up in the perch area of the hen house. The other two birds were doing fine. They got up there, and so we made her comfortable Not really thinking she was going to survive the night, to be honest with you. And then certainly the next morning she had expired. So we're going to miss that bird for a number of reasons. One, because she let me pick her up with no problem at all. She saw me coming. She'd come to me. I could pick her up and give her a pet, feed her out of my hand, put her back down. So don't get attached to your livestock. Although these were more than livestock. I mean, if they were meat birds, that'd be a different thing. Maybe. But, they're hens, laying hens, and they all have their own special little personalities, and you get attached to them, and it's really kind of awful. So for just a moment, let's remember Ginger. Use our Amazon link down below. When you do, it helps us out and it doesn't cost you a penny more. And after using the link, save it to your bookmarks so you can have easy access to it in the future. Thank you. Many of you know that I've had DeWaldt tools. I had some Ryobi tools, but I'm heavily invested in DeWaldt drills and their 20-volt system, which seemed to work pretty well. And I've had this drill and I've used this for everything from, and it's just a plain drill, but I've used it like a hammer drill to get through concrete, to screw in screws in drywall, all sorts of stuff. It's which one is this? This is the DCD999 half-inch drive. Keyless chuck. I wish they would not do this keyless chuck thing. I really don't like it. It's convenient, I guess. Just give me a keyed chuck. The chuck. The heck. It's not supposed to do that. And, I've looked online and there are experts that say this is how you take the chuck out and how you replace it with another chuck. And, the chuck replacement non-DeWaldt is roughly, it's $20 or less, somewhere between $15 and $20. And a metal chuck, not a plastic coated one like this. But every single one of those things say that in here there's a Phillips head screw. Well, this one does not. The 777, DCD999 right there, does not have a Phillips head screw down inside of there, and it would be a reverse thread. What this one has is some sort of tapered something. What a mess. What a mess. So rather than spending the money on that, my solution for fixing this thing is get a new one. But I didn't get the 777. This time I got the DCD999, which we're going to talk a little bit about. I just got it in yesterday. Yeah. And we're going to take a look at this. But before we do that, let's get to the specs. The DeWaldt DCD999B comes with what you see here: the drill, an accessory handle, and a clip to clip it onto your belt. The DeWaldt DCD999B for just the tool, or if you need the bag and the battery, DCD999T1. When you first get it out of the box, you're going to swear this accessory handle is all plastic, but it's not. The ring and the clamp assembly is made out of aluminum, very durable. It is a plastic handle, however, but it is seems to be pretty durable. It is compatible with the 20-volt max lithium-ion batteries. Watch. Nice. If you buy the kit version, it does come with one flex volt battery. That's their 20 to 60 volt battery options. It has 3 torque settings: one on 1, one on 2, and then on 3, not as much torque, but yikes, that thing spins. It has 11 clutch settings and rather easy to get to. Then of course, drill mode and then hammer drill mode. That's why they have the little hammer on the side. There are 3 light settings: low, medium, and if you do that, you get 20 minutes of light to use as a flashlight. It uses a keyless chuck system. Now, I don't like that too much, but hey, you can't find one with a key anymore. It is a metal chuck though, unlike the one I had before, which was plastic. On the bottom here, it's got this little compartment that you got to use a torque screw to get out. I have a feeling that has something to do with the circuitry for either the light or compatibility with both battery types. It does have an attachment back here for a lanyard or some sort of hand strap. Does not come with it. It weighs in at, without the battery, 3 pounds, 9¼ ounces. At a 20 volt max battery, 4 pounds, 5½ ounces. With the handle added on, it's 4 pounds, 14 3/8 ounces. Add the clip. Yeah, it adds a little more. Oh yeah, you know this little belt clippy thing that screws onto the side? I don't really like that either. It kind of sticks out quite a bit and gets snagged on everything, at least in my application. I just stick the whole drill right in my bag. Great. Okay, one of the reasons why I bought this thing was so that I could drill through concrete when I needed to. The other drill did okay with a carbide, masonry bit, did fine, but it took a while. This is supposed to go through this like butter. Now I'm told, I put this on hammer because it's going to actuate back and forth, so it's actually going to hammer down. And if I put it on 3, it should go right through this. Now this is a chunk out of cinder block, and I'm putting it on another cinder block so I can just go straight in and just put a hole right here in the middle. Put the handle on just because, well, it's the thing you're supposed to do, and it feels manly. Let's see if this thing will work. You want to come down and take a look closer? Come on down. Now I am going to slip on the 20 volt max battery. That's the only one I got. It's on the 3 setting, hammer setting, and we're going to go for it. Here we go. Wow, okay, that made short work, certainly, of that. That was much quicker than with the other drill for sure. And that's a 1/2 inch carbide tip masonry bit. Went through very, very well. The thing that I really have a difficult time with is this keyless chuck. The accessory handle comes off relatively easy. You're supposed to turn this thing and it clicks, and then you know it's on. You click it again. Oh, and it came right off. Okay, well that's the trick. Slip that in there. And it clicks. You're good to go. Hammer away or just drill away. I'm not even going to try it on wood. I don't need to because I know it's going to go through fine. But then to get it out, give it until it clicks, and then look at that, it comes right out. Nice. Okay. I hope this chuck doesn't go out. We'll see what happens. Now, as far as the other one goes, do any of you have any experience with changing out the DCD999 chuck? I need some help because I really like to salvage that other one for simple, screw gun-like use, and then I'll have 2 drills. Now, if there's something else you'd like me to test with it, let me know. I'd be happy to give it a try. Leave a comment down below. All right, that's all we got. What's your experience? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. I do kind of like this. Arr, arr. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Do appreciate it. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell. Share this video. That would be helpful. It'll help others too if they ever have one of these or desire to get one of these. And I have a link down below where you can pick yourself up one. Okay? Use that link if you decide to pick yourself up one. I'd greatly appreciate it. Or anything else that you might need around the house. Use the link. Thank you. We'll see you soon. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the DeWaldt cordless reciprocating saw.